Hello, friends. Welcome back. Today, we will read a story about a man who carried so much weight that he couldn't move forward in his life. He got successful, but he wasn't happy. You will be surprised to know how he became successful and how he found happiness. Let's begin. The Weight We Carry, Section 1. The Restless Life. Daniel Hayes was the kind of man people pointed to as an example of success. He ran a thriving business, shook hands with leaders, and was spoken of with admiration in his community. His schedule was packed, his wardrobe sharp, his future secure. Yet when the lights dimmed and the applause faded, Daniel often lay awake at night, staring at the ceiling. No amount of success filled the quiet ache inside him. The more he achieved, the further peace seemed to drift, always one step ahead, always out of reach. Section 2. The Invitation. One morning, his mentor, Professor Morgan, an old man with kind eyes and a reputation for wisdom, called him. "Daniel," he said, "you need air. Meet me tomorrow at the mountain trail." Daniel sighed. He didn't have the time. Deadlines piled high, and even now his phone buzzed with urgent notifications. But out of respect, he agreed. At the trailhead, Morgan handed him an empty backpack and pointed to a mound of heavy stones. "Take one for every burden you carry," he said. Daniel forced a laugh. "If I do that, I'll fill the whole bag." "Exactly," Morgan replied, his eyes glinting with quiet knowing. Section 3. The Burden. Daniel began to load the stones. One for the relentless stress of his company. One for the debts that circled like wolves. One for the guilt of an empty seat at his daughter's recital. One for the constant fear of losing what he had built. The backpack bulged, groaning under the weight. Daniel straightened his shoulders and set off, determined to prove he could carry it. For the first mile, he walked briskly. But soon the straps bit into his flesh. His steps dragged. His shirt clung to his skin with sweat, and each breath was a battle. The weight pressed down on him until even the sunlight felt heavy. Morgan walked calmly ahead, unhurried, untouched. Finally, Daniel stumbled to his knees, gasping. "This is impossible," he cried. "I can't keep going like this." Section 4. The Realization. Morgan turned, his face serene. "That is exactly what you've been doing in life, carrying everything, never setting anything down. No wonder you are weary." Daniel's voice cracked. "But I can't let go. If I drop anything, I'll fail. People depend on me." Morgan knelt beside him and drew out a jagged stone. "This one," he said, "is fear. Does fear help you climb, or does it only drag you lower?" Daniel's throat tightened. He saw in his mind the sleepless nights, the anxious mornings, the endless dread. His lips trembled. "It doesn't help me," he whispered. "It only breaks me." "Then release it," Morgan said. With slow care, he set the stone on the ground. It lay there, harmless, powerless, no longer his to carry. Section 5. The Release. They examined each stone in turn. Regret, sharp and cutting, anchored in mistakes that could never be undone. Guilt, heavy, dull, the weight of promises missed. Comparison, an edge that scraped his pride against others. Doubt, a cold stone that whispered he was never enough. One by one, Daniel let them fall. The stones struck the ground with hollow thuds, echoing in the mountain air. And with each release, Daniel felt his chest expand, his spine lengthen, his breath deepen. The mountain no longer seemed so steep. The sky itself seemed to open. At last, only a few stones remained, the true responsibilities that gave his life meaning. They were still heavy, but they no longer crushed him. Daniel stood taller, lighter, freer than he had in years. Section 6. The Summit Hours. Later, they reached the peak. The world stretched out beneath them, valleys glistening with rivers, forests glowing in the golden light. The wind was cool, crisp, alive with possibility. For the first time in years, Daniel's mind was quiet. No deadlines, no competitors. Just the vast silence of being. Morgan placed a hand on his shoulder. His words carried the weight of a lifetime. Success is not measured by how much weight you can carry. It is measured by the wisdom to know what to carry and what to set down. Daniel closed his eyes, breathing in the thin mountain air. The world below had not changed. The debts still existed. The company still demanded. Yet everything felt lighter. Not because the world was different, but because he was. Section 7. The lesson. True strength is not in carrying every burden, but in releasing what no longer serves us. We cannot rise if we are chained to fear, regret, and comparison. Like Daniel, we must learn to travel light, keeping only the stones that matter, leaving the rest behind. To live fully is to carry what gives life meaning, and let go of everything else. Thank you for listening to the story. If you like this story, then hit the like button and share this video with your family and friends. Also, comment down below what lesson did you learn from this story. Subscribe to our channel to inspire your day. Every day we post new stories, so don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.